Afei rich proper. Then I do copy rich.
Minim say mube to me de minim mamenhwe say we any ye ba be program bi ewo Ghana ha and Matisa waka ho nsem bebre red ya abe ya boys bi gina wa na omo da o gina ho pa wada nti me wo na minya call from one man be a friend Mr. Eric or the CEO for Bike Life ye kuromu ya yenia yenim yenu mu bia omo de car in a exhibition omo so de no enye car omo de ni motorbikes enye motorbike ye friend saying hygiene ne royal nkitingiti bio motorbikes ebi ye at worth like $40,000 $30,000 bikes akesia na bo edin pa nti we mu ye adefo a omo ye very responsible people in the society. Now, as part of our program, no, now a council, you be called one thing, acquire advocacy. I'm a boys now almost treat to swa, respectfully. A bimo, a lucy, future out of this drugs are take care, name the effects of it, you know. You be called. So last 3 weeks, you call circle, you call see a bimo, you knew edi nkomo, person krom. Ye tie bi mo lorry fare ye kwohwe arrange car e de bi mo ekoi doctor fo a omuso volunteer ye eko psyche e bi mo e ma emwa bi a na e wo say ye de boa as part of the program ye now last week last 2 weeks last week yeah because Andrew barely 1 week as asem ni see ye no now say omude bikers ni nia no eko the venue of the program no which is at the Independence Square now omu ko tire omu how the program will be arranged and say oh yeah biker no ebusuafo be ba bia oba pe aha na be park o car and now we biker mo ba mo be wure ma fa so part of the arrangement you know yakoye ni nia and no last day for no before then ye din kai ko osu castle honum side and omo koye meeting omo ye no movie the call Independence Square no it lasted for barely 15 minutes and omo say Sundays be omo ye exhibition motor exhibition ewo what do you call it N1 no so almost person almost call na yene boys no enko kasa as to the abuse of drugs in here which is part of the program. So we went there. Ya call hodom na accident bi see ye. Boy no pray minim ne da.
Oh, wonim no.
Minim no baby ya.
Guy no pray na mo the hospital no wonim no.
Minim ne da.
Unhu ne da.
Mi no angaza mboni me. Ebi onu di oni me we time aye kodu wo no boss o senior rat tale so onu de ebi oni ba me de minimu no mi hu no wi ase bibia da now on say na ye advocacy as to the abuse of illegal drugs so na ye the other side so when I saw the crowd abo eguba afkono now I'm saying no let me get there and see what is happening me kodu wo no almost say boys ne ba has been involved in an accident man the NATO Kamu Echo Hospital. This was around 5:40, 5:50 thereabout. The Echo Hospital. So maybe imagine saying Kameko Hospital. So I went in to move my bike. Some call Legon Hospital, knowing that that was the closest proximity in terms of medical health. So be in emergency. I hold the Nebeko. See, me kono and I'm saying my friend CEO because one me angasa. Bike Life no me said I am a registered member and you're part of the advocacy I kwakwe no and almost say jimoto baako na yenko right so me friend no na me man nya we say me the bike no ko akwohwe boy na almost we nya accident no ti me friend no amfa to me do Legon no sorry Accra Mall me make the 10 and I be ras akọ and I nya call from him say memra na boys no dey do omo ye no ho no I need to come back. And I'm like, what is it? No, so me to me afraid police amano. And I know him to be a very emotional person. So certain things, the fact that Ebia obe to me afraid paying Ebia and also obe to me afraid the police for them to come and take charge of it. No, doesn't mean say you should abuse that opportunity.
Okay.
Let me calm myself, assess the situation, and if it needs a police, then we can place a phone call. Maybe do one of my boys matter. So I dealt with it and I told them, say, Charlie, you better to me boy no. And also, Wama boy said didn't kind of no kodada. Okay. So let's do what actually brought us here. Me who are they see? I was just told that there's been an accident. One of the guys, is involved. I'm in the hospital. So after roughly 15-20 minutes, and I almost say, "Yeni get ready na yenko." But as part of solidarity, yen to me mbahona asemesi ho na yeni aye movie akọ without nothing. So let's go to the hospital. Now, a home in a mammy say, I'm not Courage Hospital. So we moved from your friend saying Fiesta Royal Traffic towards the N1 in a Omukofa, Achimota, Honomono, Ekofa, Achimota Ma 7 overhead in Aso, and make a 10 Achimota inside one. Maybe Omaya Astrotef Bino, Eko Daniel Mo, Okoye, home, Neka Meno, Omo Yana Mishu, and the accident didn't see granty. A Yapenma could nim. So they moved far forward. Yeah, call Ridge Hospital, you do Tesano police station. And one of the boys, Epija Motono, because I was at the others also Tesano police station. Almost that concrete block, it divided quite two.
That's right.
And see, Mimi Jina this side. And a boy need the motor be crash. Motos bear 6. Hey, pim inti Obia from the mema sorry. If you share any rough. Tale we pra mu okay my so we mu obi an sorry nti me bi so obi no e na me hu se nsuo na mensa ho na boy ba ku say boss rough it be like you hurt too me share na me pra na me say tale omoma yenko right so me tira motorbike na so no and I realized no and yes something I can use my hand to ride again besides not the crutch of the bike ebu nti you will need more effort to be able to hold the crutch nti one of the guys enter bike na yenko. Don't forget, me say time ani yenko after that minute riding through Achimota kwan no that way no. Yenfa say 15-20 minutes any they making all those ride That time you know the boy na hospital that. E ma bikers no be na dey ko nto mo ho. Ye movie ye na ye kodu ho no. Nobody that I can confirm. Ena di motor inside ho. Me ankasa if almost CCTV footage almost from Rabontain. Who ba be rager on your left side, that was where Omurai, our Mukopaki motorbikes. No, Mimi for many they all parked outside. So I walked. So police for almost station on that time. No, also, oh, Baby Rema, almost some gate, Ketwabi, so that me far inside. So one girl called a friend say, Yefa, right? It's the police for no more. If there is a CCTV footage, I showed the entrance of the hospital now. That I was working with 3 guys. No, no, much concerned with. Oh, Charlie, Moku go make them attend to you. So you will meaning so producers able to me the boy now or share me no atusua. When I entered, and I'm saying, Charlie, can somebody come and attend to me, please? I'm hurt. And our boy and the guy said, oh, please, we come to attend you to now. So we laughed as boys. And our guy said, Charlie, boss, Okadu. And I went, and said, go and sit down at the trauma place for no. Until me got now. Many of one or mutu nyani to a yedim komo. And our boy and the sound so bar hon mubium. Or by no catch and say, a day they say, I'm telling you, Charlie, many problem, share mum mepe pa, then mamma munjai, a day they say, when we are, we can attend to that. And all besides, me card no matter, I'm so much. That time, you may driver's license. And the amount one of the guys are not all boy no more than the bar accident a room one. Say, onje, no quaje me card and remy. Minim, sir, your friend is saying, me whom camera ni. Sir, a papaya, yes, on the secretary to Ghana registered nurses or Namo Kase Nama Konomo read the name boy Sibina ye buy me very much sure say no much video na we who say me kwaje card no inti ena omu gina so say oba no ena ye se on kwaje card
o nti kwaje card no
the card no me producer betumi di ato so an confront to
so e rage wa
me masanya ma mu producer nko betumi di ato
nti enya mpasa okoi wanje card
oh me what raise a card that me Jane on the 17th. That dano.
Into J card.
Me J card.
All right.
Established.
Okay, that's established.
Me J card. Now, card in some more cano. Guy now almost we prada ono. And hono na da conversation, and they didn't know that I have other evidences. And sabre ni yampuna me ma live. na me live bia
oh
sa breni nia na eto nia na me live bia nti ehoro na ye di nkomo no ina that lady ya o claim to have been assaulted ono na that video no so no mu hwe TV na ono na da so no na hwe nye no ono kwa na pie ba ndo pie ba ye no na o ma lock room no e mo begina gate na no nti me dia o me ka se nia no na o gina ho nti ehonum na lady ba ko epie e wo inside wo de o ka se eyi mo mpanyimfo di musika wi a na mo ba hospital na ka se mo nkoto nyoma na mo di blame ba be maye no eno ena ono bisa oba ibe ka say can I see your palm, can you turn around na when you no so your status many na can I see your palm mo mpa bibi me padi ma me
oh to that time ni na we pra
me pra obi an hwe me nti ono no say o ma me hwe ajaye no say rua inside so she went inside ena omo to dan nim so omo say ono omo di nkomo no one of the ladies are no so say green epie ba abonten opie ba abonten ono so be ye the girl ba ko ne ye na bia and I'm saying, never better to say, Mamma, I'm done with it. And on the school inside. Right?
So, how many minutes are we Pranubi and Michelle will reach?
That time,
20 minutes.
Never, bro. Roughly 25 minutes going.
All right.
Right? So, that time, you know, and boy, no, right? No, the girl, no, Bako, the also we pray. A buy. Into no buy, no. You know, baby say a girl no gina on say ade de ba asem na esi na o mse we pra na ono say oba be hwe me nti ono kwa na ko inside e ko fa agos na o mse ebi ni wona yenkoto bi mra no ono ko fa ba ko bai no say me fanto me nsa no so at the moment in fact say e ka say obi attend to obi a minim how they explain that because obra me gos wa me hwe me me fanto so na me fa me nsa to se na be ya moja emba ina the lady na oba second ebeka say men na ne mensa no nhwe na me bisa na say na de be taxes nsuni no onu nso ba ho no bia na okita plaster say men fan tale so instead of mensa na me de beto so no enti me de mo hwe me video ba ko na mensa no ye de plaster atale ho na metewo me ka kire o mu kra say tale say ya na tiu boy na o mo say o mo nhwe no because enti meni o mo ayete wo no ina edi nkomo e ka se nduro bi mpo omo so omo de attend to him no tese ye call keesi ansa ne akonye bi na ye ni bibia e se nka emergency ward no
bi o here say no range asem na wo kan say duro
ebi ni o
be hwe dipa na we plan
na bi ni o
je mo call kan shi
eno na girl ne ko kan say mo mpanyimfo ni wia musika wia na mo be kan tie o na me yi phone say asem na kan no na me record ye hia evidence nti wo de ka na afi de me record ma ho
e ho na de we live on the buy.
Ehon na me start live no.
Oh, okay.
Ehon ye part of evidence medical kasa after the medical and professional negligence no. Intika and I even stated mu say if there is a challenge I will go through you voice it out so that we will be able to address it as advocates. Na say betumi say impanyimphobia ya catch omo say we muni ade a omo hospital no omo fam ntimo omo because ye de ne say yes ye be kasa straighten the system no ehonum no omu nia no obi ehun say camera say so no lady here o claim say aboni because say ode gods ne brem no there was that I mean relationship it ode ne nsa kra be ball me phone no say stop the recording into the boss we no ka say ye dina anum ni akra ye you did on boys yi koba na omo kobe nia no e na misika kra ye e na me say da bi nya abotre na hwehwe na ebia na ato abebi o kona wo ba no so there was no instance that girl no kra ni any provocating argument be and anything that could trigger say me dem nsabeka no there was nothing enu free wono ni na me nya live o inti enumu no ena me de phone no say me botom me record the conversation na ekoso e wo word ho enia which I have it now me ye na me tie nsem o mo kania no ene na nurse phone no gu a o mo ye o modwuma boys no o mo de boy ni di nkai ko hospital no remember me minim guy no I don't know him from Adam but boys some de call hospital no they keep going in coming out na me cry me catch them say calm me down they would attend to it mu da ma me na no da ne ba na so no ne ba nsa so no I had all those videos and those are things that I may cover just to speak about some of these things that it's unprofessional and inhumane say ye be man nipa ma me pengina ni tiri hu dwena ye fita na say even in pampo in e bi ni ho ana ye ni stature I bet to me atoso say ye nya time mpom me share na ana ye assess na obetumi free them na no nsa so na wada starter no so ana
anti na nya maame no na kuta ne nana na mo ne nana no mo ne
nana akola na kita maame panyini oda ne nsa so ko back and forth eba and I had all those recording ni nya ye nyoma na me twa right Reach hospital and because they say na this medical Asem Aba say bleach of people's privacy near them. You can't put cameras on them.
Okay.
Right? Unless a criminality is being perpetrated.
Okay.
When there is a criminality being perpetrated, some law of breaching privacy, no. I don't think say yenya law ye bi no be church mu. Only now who catch me say me ba ufie which is your private residence. I am not even allowed to take selfie without your consent.
That's
right. Or say your private place.
That's right.
But when me ba ufie na wo bo yere and I want you to say oh yeah me bo tu I have every right say me wo kwan bi ametumi etwa as an evidence.
That's right.
I am not bleaching any protocols of that. Embassies ain't allowed to be taking photos. But when there is a criminality being perpetrated in an embassy, you have every right as a Ghanaian to do whatever it takes to have an evidence of proof.
That's correct.
So when me Pia Montana, boy sene ba ku hu me, said that video no betumi dey atosua. E no obi sa me say, "Oh, Bosu Raf, they don't attend to you yet." No, let me quote him right. They finish with the dressing. And I say, "Charlie, they don't do nothing." No. And all that refer me to me buy and I me catch almost say pie no mon patient, you know. That be why I tell you say these people it be pressure than they need. What could give them pressure?
Guy in the casa.
A video.
Okay.
So a honum and you did up penteno. That time the phone to be an all recording. So I had to take the phone and enter inside the hospital. Mirror inside the BMO. And I make call trauma room one ni bi
maybe abrante
da no say me kwa because now one guy day if you want to make say tale the boy no ewu nti on video ni mu no more compress no sa bre no na nurse for bi gina station no why say obi say on more than inside na moto mo say e gina ho in the video so sa bre ni mu no and I'm like what is this so can somebody do something obi nye bibi no, at this point, evidence on my phone also can be doctored. And I'm a boy. So me to me I can say what editing baby baby. So let me go live so that say baby to boy now there will be an evidence of proof.
Okay.
Me quiet live ni mpo no. Central etwegu. Ene yesi okọ ho, ene yesi we nja obi a because ono pe na e Ghana ni. Na sa kwa no me I just don't me na me be suit here me say for a reason no yes say em say o my we no say suit and it say onim nyansa because sa kwa na ngasa me ka say mo say o mo ba oni o mo tiri hia say e na o mo ba hoodlam sa raf no o ne bo akwa no yes o twi no fom butu no me enti na me say quote na ebia me so mehu nyansa ka bia cause em say o my we we say quote na anim nyansa. But Sabra na me hospital maame na no do obi na so ne ba eba me hodi nka be kache tata na me call live e be kache obi se o me kanche me se ne na oda obi na so no se me ke bi mo a ye be hwe no sa maame no eba me video ni kwa san be ka se o pache boys ne mra fom right and boys na no omubu ofu na omu agitate no was when omu hu boy ne da mpa so a ne hu po. And a honum no and I saw live. Me call nursing station, they were all standing there as if nothing was happening. Now, young clarify we Sakwaya Nitri we in a kama Ushana gentleman pa una because we ni pabi and adwene. But Odina TV so call back and forth at church in Semuno. Or say boys no eba be round per the account I the man. But when to me who adwene ya nananom ya nananom say peyi drama te mante. Ena se banyansafuo mpo se ye kasa na se okana nutuma ye kan nyansafo a ye kan ne kan sorry kwasia thank you se kwasia okana nutumu nyansafo mu a ye kan ne kan ye nhwa akoyi se na dwene ye adwuma ana na dwene ye adwuma o se time a ye be wure mu no ono pe na account Ralph no ye share ni wie ye a opie ye say ompe de ya ma no ompere e no no opie ye no e na okofa boys na mo bo mo di moto 25 obi anipa mako na tie e no mo bewurem na mo ba no nurse for no ye smart o ye ni say ya na o ye omo ye smart e na omo tie moto no suna no e na omo dwane e ko woro omo ho e say mufti by day we no no dia baby o horo ne nsa ntonu we hu ti Ralph na ye ne sa o wura no ababu no boys ni bi body ti no mo body na ye ne sa. Meanwhile, Captain, in the video time I may be call live no, there were some nurses attending to even a patient the trauma room no more bandaging the nine videos in the wall. I took it private because na moja gugu fom me person me kase there should be even an employment you be found kofo ye surgery no almost so clinic a form moja de begu baby clean as a paper. There should never be any instance say ye eduma na moja gugu fom no obi no mort na da fom no sir. Oh hospital me wo videos ni nya
rich na wo kan yo
Captain enya makolas enkomo ni ebi
na kwakum cham krom kom wata
da bi enya gomu asem ne ka enya gomu
rich
enkran the Washington DC of Ghana
boy
say America for the Washington DC enti yeso ya Washington DC Accra ho hospital no mort gugu fom say me hu say video yi betwa mamohu na make ma men kama no mpontum na we ukokan ye beba abebo inti sabre ni nia no eye nwoma na me twa say later me kwa akohu minister ankasa the videos not say no just to also contribute to the betterment of the government because ye nia no ya sodie ya sede se ye beboa se nwoma bi a enye no ye betumi atwitwa na ye dia trempin for no ma ye bibia fa ho enye social media keke me social media yi omo ye social nkofo so blogger me nya vlogger omo ye vlogging nia no omo monetize your account omo di jiska me ni monetize account bia o bibia. My own is to just advocate for right things to be done. Captain or say ye be wure mu no ena omu dwane pie ye ena call no kwa no mbebo no wo hwe video na anese phone na egu atani to obi. So at what point omu dwane kwa woro omo ho a wo de wanye smart a ye bebu ni bi hemfa na nipa o ya dini ye eduma ye wo kura mu ye gwate no ye isaba no ebi kura me ba ku bi o se me ye national threat mimi mo me ye national threat me ema mebu no a omutumi tena social media eka se ye bekum president ye twane yiriti. We have a whole first a presidential aspirant all contested to be a president ekosra omo hage omo na honorable minister of health eba hospital sabre na honorable ba hospital no obehu me no Captain uni maybe na mfiba let me feed the health ministry. Because don't forget, I said, we are doing everything possible to make sure that we straighten the system and also help the government to make sure, and no man here can the previous government in Libya and they call prison no. When we are ya bebe yomo, near catch romo, no more to one no more two, ya baby be found. And no, in an opano, me call your friend is saying, Ministry of Health, me for Ministry of Health, no, in a million in TSA, honorable crano. Or call hospital in respect to the issue that has happened. And I'm saying a fine case. Don't forget, Captain Udio Unim, Ashafu Eshayenim. Oh, Kwako, who minister Ukrumi Anoma. I shall be take 1,000 years. Kodako Bukuai, and honorable meeting, and on the way meeting, and or Quine, and a Bradeche, I did so quiet inti. Say, oh, hot yeah, let me take advantage. I mean, co CCA. Inti Osha Health Ministry to Reja, less than 2 minutes drive. So I drove in. Maybe do honomono. Lucky enough, not honorable any the medical team no AP. And say honomono. Omo kase. Omo problem say. And na minister tia me so there is an issue no. Hospital ni niano. Omo ofapeyini.
And the share hospital no so no.
Medical superintendent.
Oh, what hospital?
Your friend Dr. Leslie.
Okay.
And Captain Bisa say then I mean who say your friend Dr. Leslie. Time as I did the way we near Kosono. There was one lady at Obaho, say what they say, yes, you'll be about my own video. kwasi Asem Akwa inkurasefo ahaya na message. So me pieba no only one of the ladies or in that confrontation no. And I called her and said, Jano, ignore when you the target. When you or you saying yeah because there is a system break, right? If the systems are well fixed, on to me pom na no ndi krama impatem. Na kantama be nipa e hospital. If we are really upholding to our laws and punishing medical negligence and professional negligence, what she was doing is out of professional negligence. Onim yoye. Inti ignore her. E honom na Dr. Leslie no. Oh yeah, the superintendent. Neni chia uni chasi bi na ma mention ade konta ge. Lady no yes I do the said bem nam si lady. Na bote na unsa ni nim na e come here. It will be a different conversation. Se wo kunu wo fie na untumi mbono enya na nim ne nkasa sei. Se wo boyfriend unuye bi na untumi nya nsa. And they know the nurses were there. And eno ena honom no. Don't forget that time no na ya mama jai video no when Mr. Eric came in and I say, oh, Ralph, stop the video for me. So after speaking outside, no, I had to end it out of respect.
And Leslie.
They be CEO of Bike Life. No, so I be do.
Oh, okay.
Into Dr. Leslie, and I offer me said, no, Ralph, please, come. And I say, me say, Ralph, I am going to attend to you myself. Ignore whatever that has happened.
So in all this, no, now one Saturday I attending to
videos in clear if they can play it.
And it's medical superintendent no share.
Oh, say
regional.
Yeah, no.
Ever from question nine
back. Time a lady ni ba wa or can say in class for na when and one I make us say and sabomia it will be a different conversation. Okay, we need trust in so Dr. Leslie has to calm the whole situation down. And or dear say dining. Or dear say honomono. In a lady na say, Ralph, I am a medical practitioner. I don't think it is safe for you to at this moment seek for medical help from any person here. Don't trust nobody. We need to leave. Wow. Dr. Leslie, and I make a chance no, doc, we need to go. No, Ralph, please. I am going to attend to you myself. Right? Into oniminia in a nanti pia bonting. Emma ordinary ID card. Emma me says I may say me seeking for treatment and no there. Baby I'm a person me kono menko. But if say I feel say so be mamia, he's willing to do it for me. Dr. Leslie should go or call the minister and say Asem we me boa. He gave me his card. The only thing the card the man from Mahanum, right? The ID card, no, the man, one of the guys, and I'm the mom, and I was talking to one guy, Missiano, also a medical staff, I no stop him say, oh no, Ralph, don't go, please. I know you have been watching on social media. Come, I work here, I'm not a nurse, but come, let me see to you and make sure that the attention. And I'm saying, no, it's fine, I appreciate this, but I need to go at this moment. Dr. Leslie no me who need I want a card and so. Or no, walking me out of the hospital. So now, the secretary to the one papaya or nam kasa biblei or no sa papa no sena mabu obi at that moment no enti eba ne say in a Dr. Leslie ba you know. Don't forget Dr. Leslie had made a statement that is being recorded, but for the sake of what he did later no, I wouldn't want to talk about that because later on who say the okan you know entai, but he had come back to show remorse by telling me say so I need to ignore that. I don't even have to make that a conversation, right? But then senasa abreno mabu obi anu we prayer and how do you say doctor medical superintendent we hospital no mo nurse for no activity ko nya mo papa on na ye eja e wo hono no ugi say nkono adaka say yenkona me ngwohwe obi a yabo ne bama wonya dislocated shoulder and that frustration nko abeka say mo pam ni pie, right? But osemo ma Ralph bramia mehwe that moment na yes I did the back and forth na say match 450 aba hono mo mutiri ti say media bia o mo ye wi form akono mo red aba we metie minimum nsa no obi oni mi bia nim me no mo nsa I don't smoke, I don't do none of all these things they are accusing me of. Send your no kase and some of the colleagues on social media they told us so different from who he is, you know. They all come from me hono. It's far opposite who I am.
Okay. Captain,
okay. So at that point na na sa conversation we cause was say tax abewrem oma be bo girl no mako pusi na to fom mabobo ne ma we pra no there was a police presence. There were police officers. No mo koba ema edu baby mpo no na me ni police for ni gina wa omu tie Ralph preaching say wo police ni a wo gina we wadwuma ne say wo bebo me ho ban nti ye gina he e bia na esini no ni kunu e businessman ono an robbers akwa attack no ya be frɛ hwan so ngongohwe police right now police ni no ekɔ na say an robber ni mu no etuo kana ya de ne be kɔ he hospital ya de ne ba hospital na esini say wa bre okudidi aba mu nya abotre na mo de mo ba na mbete de enye fa video ba ko ne to so mame nurse ni this video was a video what happened last year. I went as far as the nursing and registered whatever omo officer was she say me kwa report it. Nobody even gave me a human ear to listen to the plight of the people.
Then you see
but video no na Ghana for nhwene ento aso ye ku mame ye muntie.
Okay, what the cost of Yabebo?
Oh, me who saw the atoso, say sound in the Bible motia. Nurse ni atom woduro e de ama patient e wo ward. After said doctor e prescribe e duro de man no.
Waton ama no.
Omo ton woduro hospital. I have evidences.
That's about okay.
Nurse for na dan pharmacists wo hospitals omo ton woduro.
Bed so no na ton eduro.
Me say opa ye ma nipa kwan say omo mfre attest to this. Omo ton aton kraba.
Oh, David.
Jesus Christ. Eh?
Oh.
Me say.
What's it? Who needs? What's that? I what that pass now? What do?
Captain, there are a lot of investigations, sir. I do you move. An opportunity, Aba. Me say, dear, having your Rebecca. Captain, Unim say, confrontation. Oko emergency one man. Omuton's was here.
Oh, and some of the yeah. BBC was a moment to into
confrontation hospital. Emergency, for emergency. Omuton's was here. What would Kumasa watch and me bosso? Captain, me hospitals are makwa, Omu curtains a senho, Omu bed in some consume. And my patients describe say, Ahanum, in some consume a wadinim.
And to the video now,
no, guy na or that hospital one no. Doctor a prescribe a drug diamano. Doctor no prescribe a drug diamano no. Eba no pa orientation no. You know be hu say no. E duro na eguya no. Enye we na me ka say ye mfa ma ho. Ye din kan administer too. E won so.
Yabotre. To bo asasa. Mo me so gigi dem. Which suit? To hu yansa. Sasa no oboka.
Dey me kan e wo me tri ni me ni ntade se ni.
So ka so obo say.
Me pese me mo mu so mu shoot se na nyansa.
Doctor no a prescribe a duro a tro duro I am for money poor yare no. Doctor na de chen ye na oba bi mu no hu say a duro na egu ya afo ne nchen ho no nya no no tro ye to aso.
Na o ka sa wie no ye ne rounds no. Na nurse fo no abese sa duro na fi ho. Akofa eduro fofo de abegu na boy na ye de sa de di no me wo se me se obi twa ntro yi me ye bosomsum ni eno am ko hu me nananom enti centro na me twa captain me say I will fight for the people of this country and make sure that people's life will be saved in this country.
See wo doctor na be hwe eduro no ko na nurse fo no be fa de egu ho no
efi ho
no mo de fo
fra ba begu ho na boy ne twa ato ne phone so dada
say no mo de buy no
me de say ne producer obetumi de ato so
okay
ema boy ni try enti oye na me bisa enti sandro na o try na wen ina o de picture we sign me right enti e ho no ni bufu ina o complain say e yenkum bia enkom akuni dada that video no wo mommo masa ekum bia enkom akum dada at that moment no anybody
hold on o mic ni ye yi ma me pia hye ho yi
captain meboa
o twen that's right
for 1,000 the best 1,000
yanto aso
now obi a na dwene ye dwuma bia at that moment no adwoble o why you mistake ade no could have taken the life wano na okatum et said e kwa mesrew et me pa chew ya nye ni yi yesrew kwasasem akwa nkwasasem mobile hospital na mbesa meche what triggered me the most. I am a nurse ni no did attempts and say paracetamol de kum nipa. Or so do no the brain nipa no. Paracetamol. Na paracetamol de kum nipa. Na me man ko school abon nti me na ma na me keka nkwasa se ko school
paracetamol.
Minim. Minim. Now, when you complaining like that, you know, and I wo, say o kan wanu tum. Now we say ni mumpo say, bia paracetamol. Your friend say tramadol ya enumi. Say painkiller. Paracetamol ye painkiller. But milligrams, you know, say your friend say amount 1,000 milligram. Na say ye na paracetamol ankasa. Ye betuna ma tramadol. Your friend say bia 500 milligram. E betuna sustain the same pain. Inti explain it no. Na on tiase, these are some of the enrolled negusono.
But you are drawn na or child na that
right. Omu be yi fi ho no, ni nia wo ho. Inti at the end of the day, eyenyoma ekoswa, me soli kutia, sankasi na betumi abo video baako, na wo hwe word honom, curtain se wo fi toilet room ho, tiles apapai. In fact, it's very sad. So these are things that I am covering to make sure that at least I will help the system. And anya no kwa captain de omu mi kika hu nsaminia anya yi nko Yankopon fa the currency me the same hospital I had to go and change almost toilet seat and na ward na me fa the currency masa masaudu ne papa wuye and ade me say ade eku papa no me real and I said to myself that I will make sure I do that thing for the hospital.
Okay.
Toilet seat in water closet no apai apai enye say apai a akraki o apai me yie free ho nti okọ hospital ho no ma say ade na ahana apai seat round no apai nti say wo squat e won chen no say nyame ye wadom nyame ye wadom na wo Patrick Kane ade ni betumi etwa wo be bibi
sure
and then na papa the word wo no oda no on penti or say okọ word foforo akuja ne nan e no ko slepe
na tikọbọ from
alhamdulillah nyame na dema nyame na age ewia na na pen wila bi tetere ne ho muslim yakoto na twene. This was professional negligence that took the life of somebody. Me catch me who say I will do this for the hospital.
Okay, nti edro no ye be wie no ne ya ba ho edro no nurse ne fire no mo report ma doctor ne say na nurse na ye
doctor ne hu ye ono na confirm say nya edro ni
oh
enti anya afi na akọ report bibia ma obia ono na confirm ma die no
and omo ye nurse ne dey
oda ho ye adwuma en dey asem we si ye fa ne to so na obia nhwe no owo comment sections ase di atem
the same nurse
no ton duro obeton duro ma omo na obekon to kwa no oda so nani mo e mo fa ne mla there be mo fa nani mo yie mla we dey na odi atem. And these people are not supposed to be in the agency and also the institution.
Wow.
Yes, medical way health a noble profession and I will work out. And noble, yet it's a noble must saying. And such people Muntie.
Johnny man no wo nim nansa na o doctor ni na o be tro Johnny man no wo nim nansa che no enya hwe wo nim adro wo nim nansa che no wo nim nansa che no wo nim nansa che no ina adro no choi no doctor ne ba wa ba be hu ina o ka che say enya adro na me tro man no enie. This is it. Father, no, me no, father, then do it. And you sign. You came to respond to me, and I'm telling you, sir, you are not being professional. You are not being professional. On Sunday come here. On Sunday come here. On Sunday come here. It will be a different thing. What will you do? There be mercy and come into whom? There be mercy and come into whom? There be and Sunday come so you wouldn't see it. Say come here, you will feel it. Say ya na mukun kofo. Ya catch us for a dro wey na doctor atrama nipa no o say doctor ne bai wa catch ne say e dro na mo de ma me no enye no right enye no de be bo no aye wo na si na be friend oh my boss me pa chot na say enye sa na te na dro no we ni nya e ba ko na nu pa ye ba ko a nke ba ne say na doctor ne bai no o catch us da bia enye dro na me choma onu ina o ka say ye kum bia enka ye kum ko ye din ka de dro no mienu esi ne so dada ba ko na doctor ne bai no be ka say enye no ya be fe no ko e de fofra ba o se be ma ne nkasa ona wo ya matu into school no akona anim nyansa no anu nie o doctor ni na o be tro adwo
ni captain.
Wow.
Oche na minim say sia wo ni twase di no ya kire nurse fo ni nia kan because we say o ma me o papa ne yaku no ba ko no so sa lady no so be kasa o raise one so sa o ni twase di nurse ni o o be du ma me it's sad if say a trainee and call for say in a institutions and anya hospitals pe captain ade we ya ye kan won sem no oko filling station ko bu fuel a pump attendant no odina no e feel so entitled as o ye u favor oko a bank na oko akoyi sky teller na ote wo no de obeye no ho ase sika na da wo na ye ono ne dia e na oyi bia ma oko police station ina wenya asem ina ani police ni kan how obeye police ni to me video ba ko be bi send me police ni ati obi eje onasum pow dan no ma we mu nia no me gye no wana me hu bia na me bisa nti Ghana yi I mean